Hi y'all, it's DeCarla, D Love of Fashion, and I just thought I'd stop in and do a quick little video on how to find a hairdresser. I'll give you some points on how I found one and some other different ways to help find one. But before I forget, please remember to follow me on my social medias. It will be D Love of Fashion, and that's going to be where my Facebook, my Instagram, my Pinterest, and my TikTok. And also I've started a t-shirt line, and it's through eBay, and it's under DeCarla Go Fast 316. I need to get that up on my board. And it's just some shirts I designed. I have 9 of them up right now, so if you'd like to purchase any of them and be all fashionable, because I know I love me a graphic tee. And then also, if you want to purchase any of my gently used clothing or any of the other items I have, my Poshmark closet is under Foxy D Love. So let's get started. So one of the first things I can say is when you're out and about shopping or wherever and you see somebody's hair that you love, stop and ask them. And first off, always tell them, hey, I love your hair. It's very beautiful. And, give, the cut, the color, whatever that you love about it. And it'll make their day, I promise. Because I pay it forward, people pay it forward to me, and it's just a good thing to keep spreading that love around for everybody. And then, yeah, just ask them, who does your hair? And a second one, this is how I found my beloved hairdresser. As I found her on Facebook, because there's a friend of mine that I have on Facebook, and she has beautiful long hair, and it looks thick, and she goes with like the blues and the purples, and I swear she did like a unicorn or a peacock color or something. And so like the first person that she had shown that did her hair or whatever, they didn't call me back, so they didn't ever get my business. So she had it done another time with a different hairdresser, and that was the one that she's fabulous. I love her. And the way I looked at it as, because I've always wanted my hair like this with the really dark and the really blonde. And that's why I said I wanted extremely dark and I wanted extremely light. I just like the two total opposite. And I don't care if people think this is like the chunking, the skunking or whatever. It's what I wanted, and I kind of think I've wanted it since like the 70s. It's like there's a doll, Tiffany Taylor, who was my favorite, and you twist the top of her head. Like the front of it's this like ash blonde, and you twist the top of her head, and then she's got this dark brown bangs, and then it's the straight. So I think it's partly her, and I recently thought maybe even Blondie, because she always had like the black up underneath her hair, or the dark brown, and Terry Nunn of Berlin, she always had that kind of hair too. So I think those were part of my inspirations. And then I found this other girl. I'll have to show you some pictures of them because they're all very fabulous. So anyway, so I went with her because she had long hair, and they were colors, not like, the normal blonde and the dark brown. And the reason I chose her is because her hair was long and it looked healthy. So it didn't look like, all scraggly at the ends and stuff like that. And then I also like to look at what they look like, because they do sell their product. I mean, it's kind of like me. My fashion is my game. I mean, do you want me to show up in like sweats and a big old sweatshirt or whatever and not care about how I look? So I feel like, they do the same thing. And I did go to cosmetology school for a minute, and it was for nails. That's another story, another time. Not a good time to be there. But anyway, so, and they did say that in class that you should represent what you're selling. And so, and looking at my hairdresser, I mean, she's fabulous. I loved her look, and I loved her attitude and all that. And so if you like all that and you get it, because I know I'm very picky about my hair. I've been through a couple of myself, and they never quite got this that I really wanted. They kind of got it, because there was one that I went to years ago, and she kind of did it, but she didn't keep her appointments, but yet she would post on Facebook about how I'm going to start charging you guys if you don't show up to your appointments and stuff like that. And it's kind of like, yeah, but you also have to remember you have to do the same for us. So anyway, so I was like, yeah, okay, so I'm done. And so I went back to Box. box color, which my girl knew that. And so, and if you're leery maybe at first, set up an appointment to get a consultation. And if it's free, be sure and tip them. And just talk to them and get a vibe for what they have to say. And most of them are going to be, and always listen to them, they're going to be honest if they can and can't do something, or if they can't do it today. Because sometimes these colors, like with my box color, I mean, she told me it would take a while because I think I had like grow out, so you could see like every time I went in and did my roots, you could just tell there was a difference between the way it lifted and as it was growing out or whatever. So I totally understand. It's like, I did my part, and so I have to listen to the professional because they know what they're doing and they know what they're mixing. Well, some of them. So again, like I said, go with the friend, somebody you like, and you can just tell that the hair looks good or whatever, and it looks healthy. And the reason I went with somebody that did like the blues and the purples and all that, she's got like this beautiful yellow orange hair, it's kind of like a flame, that that she knows how to mix color. And she knows what she has to do to your hair underneath to get those colors on top. So it's just something to think about, food for thought. And same with like hair cutting and stuff. It's like I'm very picky, and she's been through when my hair was breaking off and now it's growing. So just listen to them. And like I said, a consultation is going to help you out a lot if you think you're, maybe on the fence about it or whatever. And tips: don't ever be under bleach for 3 hours. I did that once, lost my hair, it turned into this nasty mush. So, and I think I went to a high-end salon, and they told me one time he was going to put me under some bleach for like 2 hours, and I was like, no. I was like, been there, done that, turned to mush, not doing it again. So anyways, because I love my hair. My hair is part of who I am, besides the fashion and all that. So anyways, I think those are the best tips. I mean, like I said, a friend, a stranger, people on Facebook, however it works out. I mean, just talk to people, pay it forward, and all that. So I think that's it for today. Thanks a lot. And don't forget to follow me on my social medias. It's going to be DLova Fashion, and that's going to be my Facebook, my Instagram, my Pinterest, and my TikTok. And don't forget my t-shirts. I needed to design some more because holidays are coming up. I got some funny ones I could do, or some fun ones. So that's under DeCarla Go Fast 316. And again, my Poshmark closet is Foxy D Love. So again, y'all have a great weekend, and thanks for listening. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. I always forget that one. Anyways, y'all are beautiful. Y'all are fabulous. Bye now.